Welcome to day 10 of the 15-day TikTok beginner course. Today we're going to talk about your posting strategy, and this is one of the areas where people either freeze up or they burn out because they think that posting has to really be complicated or perfect, and we have to get over that whole perfect thing. The truth is, it really does not have to be perfect. Think of posting like exercising. If you only do it once in a while, you don't build momentum. But if you show up consistently, the results will compound. And TikTok's algorithm doesn't reward perfection, it rewards consistency. Your audience also doesn't expect perfect videos. They just want real people, relatable content, and showing up in their feed regularly. Today, we're going to break down exactly how to find your posting rhythm. So, how often to post, when to post, how to batch your content, and even how to repurpose your content so that you never have to run out of ideas. And by the end of this, you'll have a really solid strategy that you can put into action immediately. This is the foundation that consistency beats perfection. This is the key foundation. Consistency beats perfection every single time. You're going to hear me say it a lot because it's true and it's important. Here's why. The TikTok algorithm thrives on patterns. If you post consistently, even if it's not your best content, the algorithm notices that you're active and keeps showing your videos to more people. So your audience gets used to seeing you. So just think about your favorite creators. You expect to see their videos pop up quite often, right? And that's how trust is built. Perfection is a trap. Honestly, it is. When you wait until everything is perfect, perfect lighting, perfect background, perfect script, you delay posting. This is really true. Those delays cost you growth. So you need to get over perfection and just get that video uploaded. Even if it's not 100% perfect, just get it up there. The algorithm does not care, and neither do the people that watch you. I want you to remember this. The imperfect video that you post today is 100 times better than that perfect video that you keep editing over and over again and that you never share. Growth comes from when you show up, not from obsessing over details. One of the most common questions that I get is when is the best time to post? And here's the truth. There's real no universal magic time because it really depends on your audience, the geo that you live in, and the waking hours. What you really want to do is just do some testing. Post in the morning, post a few times a day, post in the afternoon, then the evening. What I do is I try to use Eastern Standard Hours and I post at 9, noon, and 3 or 4 o'clock, sometimes 5 o'clock. If I got busy with my family. So that's just a guideline. You don't have to do exactly what I'm doing, but just figure out what works in your geo. Okay. I live in Pacific time, but I use Eastern Standard Hours because I tend to work Eastern Standard Hours. So use TikTok analytics to see where your followers are, just when are they online and compare that with the performance of your video. And we're going to talk about analytics in lesson 12. You'll learn more about that. For example, you might notice that videos at 7 p.m. get more engagement because your audience is winding down after work. Or maybe early morning posts do better because your audience scrolls before their day. And then don't overthink the timing. I mean, instead of focusing on testing or tracking all of that over time, I mean, eventually it'll just come to you and you'll notice clearer patterns. And once you know what works, you'll just keep doing that and strategically during those windows. So it's not a perfect science. You'll just eventually figure it out. Let's talk about how often to post. Start with one video a day. Video a day, it's sustainable and it will keep you consistent without overwhelming you. And it gives you 7 opportunities a week to connect with new viewers. Now, I know some creators will tell you post 5 to 10 times a day. But your goal here is to work towards 3 times a day, every single day, including weekends, and stay consistent with this always. 5 to 10 times a day. It might work for other people, but let's be honest, most of us, that's not realistic. And remember, we're building consistency, not burnout here. Once you get comfortable, you can increase your posting frequency. But if you have more content ready and you're feeling like you're in the groove, then yes, add a second daily post or even that third post. But don't put pressure on yourself to do this all right away because you're still learning and you just need to give yourself some grace. The key is to start and the key is to stay consistent. That is the most important thing. Now let's talk about the balance between quality and quantity. Quantity helps because the more you post, the more chances you have to be seen. It's like buying more tickets in a raffle. The odds of winning go up. Posting frequently also gives you more practice, and so every video is an opportunity to improve your skills. But quality matters too. You don't want to flood your account with rushed, low value content. People follow you because of your value, not the noise. The sweet spot is balancing that out. So post consistently, use each video as a chance to improve one small thing, and maybe your hook or your audio or your storytelling. Over time, your quality will just naturally go up while you maintain your posting rhythm. So think of it as progress, not perfection. This is one of my favorite tips, and it's batching. Every Sunday, instead of creating one video at a time, I create my whole week, 7 days of videos. Now that's me, but while you're starting, if you can even do 3 to 4 videos in one sitting, that is going to save you a bunch of time. You can just put those videos into your drafts and then edit them as you need them. If you're watching TV, I just put my little earbuds in and I watch TV and I edit my videos at the same time. Clearly, I'm not a huge TV watcher because I'm more about running my business, but you can give it a try. And here's why this actually works. You're already set up doing your one video, so why not make a few more? You're already set up, your lighting is great, your background is great, and the energy that you're feeling is all ready to go. So it takes the daily pressure off, and you don't have to wake up in the morning and think, oh, what am I going to post today? You already know 2, 3, or even 4 days in advance what you're going to be posting. And that just takes a lot of stress off of you. And it builds momentum too, because once you're in that flow, recording just gets so easy. After about 2 weeks of consistent posting, you're going to think this is a no-brainer and it's just really easy and straightforward. You'll still have some snags to work out, but overall, it'll be a lot easier. So give yourself some grace while you're learning. This is how busy people stay consistent, and you don't have to create everything every single day. You just have to batch smartly. Not all videos should be the same length either. TikTok actually gives you options, so really use them. They have 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 60 seconds. And I recommend even doing some 7-second videos. Those would be your lifestyle videos. And so for the 15-second videos, these are really good. They're quick hooks, attention grabbers, and punchy tips. And they're really great for fast engagement. The 30-second videos are perfect for little bits of storytelling with some context. and then enough time to make the point without dragging it on. And then the 60-second videos, these are really good for teaching. So you share a personal story or explain something deeper about the program, and this builds trust and authority. So the key here is to test all three lengths and see what your audience responds to. So you might find a quick 15-second video really pulls people in, and then the longer 60-second videos will build that deeper connection. So you just use a mix of those and it keeps your content refreshed. If you just use a mix of 15, 30, and 60 seconds and throw some 7-second videos in there, that will really keep your content fresh. Here's a time-saving secret. Repurpose. If you record a video but you haven't posted it, don't let it sit there forever. Revisit it. Maybe the message is still great, but you want to switch the captions or add some new text, and that video becomes a brand new content. Also, don't limit your videos to TikTok. Repurpose them on Instagram, Reels, YouTube Shorts, Facebook, and I also use Threads. Now, you can use Repurpose.io, that's what I use, and it will actually repurpose your content to all those platforms for you, so you don't even have to post it yourself. Repurpose.io will do it for you. And there's a link in the description on where you can get that software. One video can live on multiple platforms and then reach different audiences. So this is really fantastic. So it's working smart, not harder. And this is how you make your content work harder for you without creating more content. It's repurposing. It really saves time and it stretches your efforts further. So now let's talk about mistakes. We all make them. And two of the biggest ones that I see is overthinking and waiting too long to post. Overthinking looks like this. You record a video, but you spend hours rewatching it, tweaking captions, worrying if it's good enough. By the time you're done, you've lost confidence and you never post it. Waiting too long when you have content ready, but you keep putting it off, thinking tomorrow will be better, but tomorrow turns out into next week and then it just never happens, you're really going to lose your momentum. So make your video, edit it quickly, put your text in there, add your music, make sure you have your CTA and your captions and get it up there, and that's it. Put that one behind you and move forward. The truth is, there is always going to be another video. So don't treat each one like it's got to be perfect. Your growth comes from the consistency, not from obsessing over one video. So if you catch yourself overthinking, just remind yourself, I'll do better the next one. The next one will be better. Just hit post and get it done. Done is better than perfect. Let's bring this all together. So consistency beats perfection. There's no magic posting time. You're just going to be testing and you'll figure it out. You'll learn what works for your audience and your time zone. And then start with one video per day, and you want to grow that up to 3 videos per day. Balance quantity with improving quality over time. Also, you can batch your videos to save time, and that will reduce a lot of stress. And then experiment with different lengths to keep things fresh. So 7, 15, 30, and 60-second videos. And then repurpose your content with repurpose.io. The link is in the description for that software. And then that will help you distribute your content across multiple platforms. So you're working smarter, not harder. All right, so for your challenge for today is plan your posting schedule for the next 7 days. I want you to record at least 3 videos in one sitting. You're going to see how this saves time, and I want you to put those 3 into your drafts. So this will help you stay ahead of your week and then stay consistent. Always post every single day. And then that will also take the pressure off your daily posting. So remember, most importantly, the step is to just keep showing up and be consistent.